Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel General Hospital Official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Spoilers, Carly's friendship with Brennan makes Sonny jealous. General Hospital spoilers suggest that Carly Spencer does anything she wants. Despite the fact that she enjoys instructing others how they live their lives, Carly rebels when anyone attempts to tell her about her own. For example, Carly had strong feelings about how her son, Michael Corinthos, should handle Willow Corinthos' infidelity. She begged Michael not to let Willow take the children to be with Nina Reeves. General Hospital spoilers, Carly Spencer is a protective mother. Carly is protective of all of her children, particularly Michael. It's understandable that she wants the best for her son, but she sometimes goes too far, particularly when she takes issues into her own hands. She has already warned Jason Morgan that she will find a way to make Drew Quartermaine pay for sleeping with Willow. Jason has tried to persuade Carly not to become involved, but whether or not she listened remains to be seen. Carly Spencer and Jack Brennan have become close. Meanwhile, Carly does not take Jason's advice very seriously. He cautioned her repeatedly to avoid Jack Brennan. Brennan may be working entirely for the WSB right now, but it wasn't long ago that he was embroiled in the Pikeman scandal. While it's unclear how much of Brennan's acts were part of a WSB assignment and how much was his own criminal responsibility, Jason has plenty of cause to urge Carly to keep away from him. General Hospital spoilers, Christmas with Carly Spencer and Sonny Corinthos. Carly hosted Christmas Eve at her house, with Sonny Corinthos in attendance. Carly and Sonny had been married for years and had to pretend they were still together when Sonny wanted Carly to provide an alibi for the murder of FBI agent John Cates earlier this year. They appear to have gotten past any truly love feelings for one another, but this does not mean Sonny approves of Carly's friendship with Brennan. Sonny has most certainly heard a lot about Brennan from Jason, and he will always be a touch possessive of Carly, almost to the point of envy. What are your thoughts? Does Sonny still love Carly? Is Carly starting to distance herself from Brennan? Does Brennan have ulterior interests for Carly? General Hospital spoilers, Carly and Sonny clash over Brennan's presence on Christmas Eve. General Hospital spoilers suggest that Carly Spencer has invited Jack Brennan to spend Christmas with her and her family. By the time Carly returned home, her family had already begun to celebrate. Michael Corinthos and Sonny Corinthos were catching up on Michael's marriage and Willow Corinthos' infidelity to Drew Quartermaine. General Hospital spoilers, Jocelyn Jacks and Christina Corinthos Davis struggled to rejoice. Meanwhile, Jocelyn Jacks and Christina Corinthos Davis have both struggled to find joy after being dealt severe blows in recent weeks. However, they are putting on a good facade for the sake of their younger sisters, Avery and Donna Corinthos. Avery and Donna gave Jocelyn and Christina their own makeover, complete with stickers all over their faces. That's how things stood when Carly arrived with her surprise visitor. Spoilers, Jack Brennan has nowhere to go for Christmas. Carly took Brennan home with her when she realized he had nowhere else to go that night. According to the promo for Monday's episode, Sonny approached Carly to ask if she was sure about inviting Brennan into her house. The rest of the family appeared to be fairly willing to take the visitor at Carly's word. Michael even offered to take Brennan's coat, while Joss and Christina recommended he have his own sticker makeover. General Hospital spoilers, Sonny Corinthos will have to accept Carly Spencer's wishes. Sonny knows little about Brennan other than what Jason Morgan has undoubtedly told him. Jason doesn't trust Brennan and has advised Carly to keep away from him, so Sonny would probably feel the same way. But Carly has her own ideas, and she actually likes Brennan. Sonny will have no choice but to comply with her desires and behave well for the sake of their family. Nonetheless, everyone is going to have a nice time at Carly's house on Christmas Eve. What are your thoughts? Should Carly have invited Brennan to celebrate Christmas Eve with her family? Will Sonny accept Brennan's presence? Are Carly and Brennan going to be romantic? Fans would never forgive General Hospital because Kelly Monaco's character death pained them off the most. Fans of General Hospital believe they will never forgive the drama or executive producer Frank Valentine for the contentious decision to take off Kelly Monaco's beloved character Sam McCall. Fans said they would never forgive General Hospital since the death of Kelly Monaco's character Sam McCall pissed them off the most. On X, formerly Twitter, one user posed the open-ended question, what character death pissed you off the most? And, while there were numerous responses covering many hit shows, General Hospital fans were particularly vociferous about their displeasure with Kelly's departure. This follows Kelly's character Sam's death on the show during the October 30th episode while recovering from surgery. Kelly died after donating a chunk of her liver to save Lulu Spencer's life due to cardiac arrest following the operation. However, suspicions have been made that her unexpected death was the result of foul play, with many pointing fingers at Cyrus Renaud. On Tuesday's show this week, fans were stunned when police officer Dex Heller was unexpectedly stabbed while on duty. As Wednesday's episode focused on who the culprit could be, many suspected Cyrus of doing the horrific act in order to cover his tracks. Cyrus was recently questioned by Dex and promised him hand to God that he would not see Lulu on Halloween, which happened to be the same day Sam died. In response, one still angry viewer connected this violent behavior to executive producer Frank Valentine's contentious decision to remove Kelly from the show. They shared the following, like the way at Valentina Frank stabbed at Kelly Monaco one in the back when he killed Sam. Huge mistake. Kelly is extremely talented and wildly popular. #year #BB at Days Peacock will benefit soon. #GH. A second Arden supporter concurred, Frank likes the stabbing in the back. It's one of his favorite pastimes. Kelly will persevere. She's amazingly talented and I'm sure any single one of those shows would love her built-in fan base. We are a vocal and loyal bunch. A third member of the crowd added, because #Frank Valentini wanted #Kelly Monaco off this show, he would have the likes of Cyrus kill her off. #Fire Frank. Lucas Anguish, Chase's bombshell, Willow and Jocelyn's clash, and Jack schemes. Coming up on General Hospital, secrets, conflicts, and manipulation. General Hospital spoilers state that there will be no new episodes on Tuesday, December 24th and Wednesday, December 25th. So, what happens on Thursday, December 26th, 2024? Fans of General Hospital should expect Harrison Chase to recommend that they cease trying to conceive. Willow Tate Corinthos faces off against Jocelyn Jacks. Jack Brennan makes the next move. In addition, Michael Corinthos makes a revelation concerning his marriage. Harrison Chase's bombshell GH spoilers for Thursday, December 26 state that Chase and Brooklyn Quartermaine have been trying to conceive a child. However, BLQ is still not pregnant, and this is causing her concern. In a preview clip, Chase says something to Brooklyn that disappoints her. Brooklyn asks, "Does that indicate you want to stop trying?" Perhaps Chase has another notion about how to conceive. Perhaps Chase believes that it will happen when it is meant to. It doesn't necessarily imply that Chase wants to give up, but he might wish to strive less hard. GH spoilers, Jocelyn Jacks charges on Thursday, December 26th, fans will witness a showdown between Willow and Jocelyn. Willow angrily tells Jocelyn that she has no right to judge her. While Nina Reeves stares, Willow tries to stop Jocelyn's remarks. Jocelyn smiles and asks, "Do you really believe that?" Michael Corinthos revelation. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, December 26th indicate that Michael will get a revelation about his marriage. Michael stands outside and says, maybe it's time to let her go. It is also implied that Michael will vent to Jason Morgan. General Hospital spoilers, Thursday, December 26, 2024. On Thursday, December 26, viewers may expect Lucas Jones to admit Ava Jerome. Lucas admits that he nearly made matters worse. Meanwhile, Jason discusses his thoughts on Jack Brennan with Carly Spencer. Jack is on the phone, issuing his next order. Sonny Corinthos catches up with Laura Collins. Dante Falconeri receives unsettling news, most likely regarding Lulu Spencer fleeing to fetch Charlotte Cassadine. Christina Corinthos Davis and Sonny also converse. Which plotline are you most looking forward to seeing on Thursday, December 26th? What are your predictions for Christina, Jocelyn, Willow, and Michael? What does the future hold for Sonny, Laura, Lulu, Charlotte, and the other Port Charles residents? General Hospital fans are concerned about tortured Sasha when a dark character returns. The episode of General Hospital finished on a cliffhanger when a strange character emerged to stalk Sasha, keeping viewers on edge. Characters in soap operas frequently disappear and return over time. the most recent character to return to General Hospital, has fans scared. On Tuesday's edition of the popular daytime show, Sasha lamented the death of her son Liam on the anniversary of his being taken off life support. Sonny comforted Sasha at church. After Sonny departed, Tracy appeared and apologized for being furious because Sasha had cooked eggs incorrectly earlier in the episode. Sasha told her, "I will not be your punching bag," and promised she would not be disrespected. After Tracy leaves, Sasha prays for the safety of herself and her slain son. As she prayed, a man entered the chapel behind her, wearing a dark trench coat and a low-brimmed hat. The man sat a few pews behind Sasha, keeping his head down. Moments before the show ended, he lifted his head to reveal himself as Jen Sidwell. In previous episodes, Sidwell kidnapped Sasha to reclaim his gems from her mother, Holly. Jason Morgan found Sasha just as a device was about to detonate around her. Fans who knew what Sasha Wend experienced instantly turned to X, now known as Twitter, to express their feelings. "Oh, shit. Sidwell is in the church with Sasha. This isn't about the diamonds anymore. This is personal." #GH General Hospital, an individual tweeted. "I've gotta hand it to it, General Hospital. I did not expect Jen Sidwell to be under that cap. #GHO, Sasha," she tweeted. A third expressed concern, #GH damn Sasha, you're in danger again, girl. Other followers online believed that Sasha didn't need Sidwell back in her life. At General Hospital, let Sasha be happy. She's been tortured enough and we are sick of seeing it. #GH, a different enthusiast said. They had better not have Sidwell cause another tragedy for Sasha. That poor girl needs some happiness in her life. #GH, wrote an additional individual. A third individual expressed disappointment, so someone watching Sasha? When are these #GH writers going to realize these Sasha in danger storylines mean nothing? I never feel anything and they end abruptly with no consequences or stakes. How many times are you going to do this? Can someone else face some danger? General Hospital fans become emotional as they miss Sam when she is mentioned in conversation. On Monday's General Hospital, fan favorite Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, is referenced, and fans become upset after Jason and Danny discuss her in their conversation. Fans of General Hospital are still mourning Sam McCall, which is keeping them from completely enjoying the holiday season. On the episode of the ABC daytime drama, the holiday celebrations continued, and Sam's presence was felt from Dante to Jason and Danny. Fans were emotional over Jason and his son Danny's touching conversation about Sam. Jason could tell Danny was thinking about something, and the latter said that constructing snowmen reminded him of his mother. He related a memory of when Sam, Kelly Monaco, let him skip school the day before winter break, which made Jason smile because Sam was never one to follow the rules. Danny went on to add that they spent hours playing in the snow and that it was the best day ever. He then wondered where his mother was. Jason comfortingly stated that she is with you and she is with me too. Jason said, his voice raw with emotion, that when we lose people, they are never truly gone, they simply become a part of us. They were both looking up at the sky when Danny pointed out the brightest star, indicating that Sam was watching over them. Jason and Danny then both said Merry Christmas and I love you to Sam. Fans have been outraged by Sam's departure and the firing of Kelly Monaco, who played her on the show. Despite fan protests, the show officially killed Sam on the October 30th episode. Sam died of a heart collapse while recovering in the hospital after donating part of her liver to Lulu Spencer. Although it is currently hinted on the soap that the unexpected death was a murder. The scene between Danny and Jason touched viewers' hearts, especially those who miss Sam and want her back on the show. One ex-fan wrote, "This Danny and Jason scene. OMG, I am too emotional." A second fan added, with crying emojis and red hearts, "Jason and Danny talking about Sam, such beautiful scenes." Another said, "My poor Danny misses his mom, Sam, so much." Pleading face emoji, "We all miss Sam." A fourth viewer wrote, "Danny missing his mom. We need Sam back." Celebrate the holidays with daytime's favorite families. The holidays provide an opportunity for family to gather and exchange affection, as well as food and drink. Of all, daytime soap family gatherings are frequently the setting for some juicy drama. Daytime celebrations are never boring, whether they involve a heated fight, an emotional confession, or a surprising surprise. But which fictional family would be ideal to spend the holidays with? The Corinthos family, GH. If you're going to Sonny's holiday party, make sure to pack some extra food and drink in case the cops turn up unexpectedly. And be prepared for a lot of tension because if Carly and Ava are both there, things might get heated because the ladies in Sonny's life don't always get along. Hopefully, they'd declare a truce for the day. The Quartermine family, GH. If you're looking for something elegant, the Quartermaine mansion may not be your best option. At least not on Thanksgiving, when something always goes wrong and the family has to order pizza. Christmas, on the other hand, might be fine. Especially if they let Olivia use the kitchen to prepare some of her Italian delights. Of course, be prepared for some drama, because with such a large family, something is certain to happen. Port Charles is full of secrets, and the intricate web of betrayals among its most prominent families has pushed relationships to the verge of disaster. As the truth emerges, lives and alliances will be permanently altered. At the core of it all is a twisted pentagon populated by Nina Reeves, Drew Kane, Willow Tate, Michael Corinthos, and Sasha Gilmore, an explosive combination of love, secrets, and hidden desires. Willow's blissful ignorance. Willow Tate spent months believing she had found consolation in Drew Kane, the charming politician who had previously saved her life. Drew, to her, represented strength, honor, and everything her husband, Michael, no longer appeared to deliver. Her secret feelings for Drew grew out of control, resulting in an affair that ended her marriage. Willow, however, is unaware that her desire to Drew was accompanied by a deadly secret. Drew has not only deceived his nephew Michael by pursuing Willow, but he has also maintained a secret relationship with Nina Reeves, Willow's estranged mother. For months, Nina and Drew had a clandestine romance full of stolen moments and whispered confessions. Nina's deception and Drew's ambition. Nina, well aware of Willow's growing feelings for Drew, chose to remain silent. Her reasons were both self-serving and complex. Nina feared that admitting her affair with Drew would ruin any hope of reconciling with her daughter after she had missed numerous opportunities to do so before. Drew, on the other hand, has seen a radical shift in his priorities since entering politics. His charisma and ambition have propelled him to stardom, but his moral compass has taken a back seat. Rather than come honest to Willow, Drew has meticulously maintained his facade, putting his image ahead of the reality. A ticking time bomb. The truth is a fragile thing, and Port Charles feeds on the secrets that eventually come to light. Willow's discovery of Nina and Drew's relationship appears unavoidable, but the true question is who will deal the crushing blow. Carly Corinthos, the master of revenge. Carly Spencer has every incentive to reveal Drew and Nina's betrayals. Carly is a woman on a mission, furious with Willow for having an affair with Drew and as incensed by Nina's role in her family's misery. Despite Jason Morgan's recent attempt to calm her down, Carly is determined to protect Michael at any costs. Carly's unwavering determination may drive her to seek the assistance of Spinelli or Brick, Port Charles's most trusted investigators. Carly could use surveillance to unearth evidence of Nina and Drew's relationship, such as a private conversation or an incriminating photograph. Carly, armed with facts, may face Willow directly, releasing her wrath in public and spectacular fashion. Tracy Quartermaine, a calculated move. Tracy Quartermaine has her own motivation for wanting Drew out of the picture. While Tracy's enmity with Drew is based on business power conflicts, she sees a chance to target him personally. Tracy, by exposing Drew's involvement with Nina, could harm his reputation and relationships. Tracy's calculated techniques may lead her to employ private investigators or persuade others into disclosing Drew's transgressions. If Tracy discovers the truth, she may deliver the news to Willow with cold precision, knowing that it will cause maximum damage. The accidental revelation. Of course, the truth could come out accidentally. Willow could hear Nina and Drew's whispered chats, breaking her carefully created world. The realization that her mother and lover had lied to her would be a terrible blow. Michael's counterstrike. Michael Corinthos, still hurting from Willow's treachery, is gradually uncovering his own truths. His one-night fling with Sasha Gilmore, while hidden for now, could resurface at the worst possible time. Whispers around town imply that Sasha is pregnant and Michael may be the father. If Willow tries to reconcile with Michael after knowing the truth about Drew and Nina, the revelation will most likely shatter any lingering hope for their relationship. Michael's rage and sadness at Willow's behavior, mixed with the prospect of starting a family with Sasha, could push him even further away. The fallout. The stage is set for a sequence of dramatic confrontations in which no one will escape unhurt. Willow, taken aback by Drew and Nina's affair, will have to confront her own role in the upheaval. Michael, faced with his own mistakes, must decide whether to forgive or move on. And Nina, anxious to save her friendship with Willow, will find herself once more on the outside looking in. Drew's penalties may be the most severe. His deception has alienated him from almost everyone in Port Charles, leading him to ponder if his ambition was worth it. What's next? As secrets unfold and friendships shift, Port Charles residents confront a turbulent holiday season. With each revelation, the ties between these individuals will be challenged, and the implications of their actions will be felt for months to come. Will Willow find a way to mend her family? Can Michael forgive her and himself? And what does the future hold for Nina, Drew, and the other characters in this tangled story? Stay tuned to find out what happens as the story unfolds. The shadow of mourning hangs over Port Charles, as Dex Heller's sudden death sends shockwaves across his circle and beyond. Though Dex attempted to hide his traumatic background, his tragic fate leaves unfinished chapters that cannot be ignored. Family, broken relationships, and redemption take center stage as loved ones and distant relatives deal with the repercussions of his death. A life shaped by trauma. Dex Heller's upbringing was anything from idyllic. The memories of his turbulent childhood tormented him for the rest of his life, influencing the man he became. His father, a known manipulator and serial cheater, had no regard for loyalty or justice. Dex's brothers worshipped their father, resulting in a poisonous situation in which Dex was frequently the scapegoat. Their sibling rivalry was more than simply verbal, it was cruel. Dex's hospital visits became an awful regularity as a result of his brother's constant abuse. The family instability did not stop there. Dex's mother, a lady trapped in a betrayal and manipulation-filled marriage, was unable to protect her son from the storm. Her timidity and inability to stand up to her husband strained their relationship, depriving Dex of the mother support he so sorely required. A glimmer of reconciliation. Despite his horrific experience, Dex occasionally considered rebuilding bridges. With the months preceding up to his death, he confided with Jocelyn Jacks about his problems and even discussed the prospect of contacting his mother. It's unknown whether he left her a voicemail or sent an emotional letter. Regardless, the concept of reconnecting hovered in the air like unfinished business, demonstrating his need for closure. The aftermath of loss. As the news of Dex's death spreads, the question arises, will his estranged family come forward to mourn him? Jocelyn, who has been struggling to cope with this heartbreaking loss, is furious at the prospect of Dex's father or brothers showing there. Her grief is intense, and she is enraged that those who have wronged Dex would dare to attend his funeral. Jocelyn imagines the confrontation, an angry speech directed at his family. "He didn't need you back then, and he certainly doesn't need you now," she could say, her voice shaking with wrath and sadness. Dex's father and brothers, who have never made atonement throughout his life, are likely to leave with their guilt exacerbated, undesired, and rejected. However, there is no guarantee that Dex's mother will attend. While their relationship was rocky, her presence may provide an opportunity for healing. Despite her own pain, Jocelyn may show a shard of sympathy by allowing Dex's mother to hear her side of the story. Perhaps she would confess long-held regrets, guilt, or romantic experiences that Dex was unaware of. Revelations at the funeral. The funeral would be a sad occasion, punctuated by moments of contemplation and genuine emotion. Those who genuinely knew Dex would band together to celebrate the man he was, the guy who, despite his scars, had a heart capable of love and loyalty. Sonny Corinthos, who had taken Dex under his wing, would say something about his protégé's courage and commitment. Despite their complex connection, Sonny admired Dex's dedication and determination. "He had a strength most people couldn't see," Sonny could say, his tone tinged with remorse. Meanwhile, Jocelyn would most certainly give a moving eulogy, presenting a vivid picture of Dex's character beyond his pain. She'd talk about his goals, his kindness, and how he made her feel safe in a world that was often unpredictable. If Dex's mother attends, she may share her own memories, which could provide insight into the man he was before life hardened him. He always wanted to protect others, even as a little boy, she could say, tears running down her cheeks. Closure and moving forward. The folks Dex left behind would struggle to find their footing in the days after his funeral. Jocelyn, in particular, would be obsessed by grief and a strong desire to honor Dex's memory. She may focus her energy into something worthwhile, such as launching an effort to assist troubled youths or raise awareness about the effects of childhood trauma. For Dex's family, the loss could serve as a wake-up call. If his father and brothers attended the funeral, they would depart with heavy hearts and a renewed sense of responsibility for the harm they had inflicted. It is unclear whether they will act on their guilt. However, Dex's mother may be able to turn this tragedy into an opportunity for redemption. She might contact Jocelyn or Sonny, trying to learn more about the man her son has become and find a way to make atonement, even if only in little ways. A legacy of love and resilience. Dex's tale, albeit tragic, is one of resilience. He may not have had the ideal family or upbringing, but he created a life for himself full of purpose and connection. Through his relationship with Jocelyn and the relationships he built in Port Charles, Dex demonstrated that love can grow even in the worst situations. As those who loved him cope with their grief, they remember the lessons Dex taught them, to fight for what counts, to never give up, and to seek connection even when it seems impossible. In the end, his legacy is one of strength and the unbreakable power of the human spirit. The emotional rollercoaster of 2024 has revealed unexpected depths in Tracy Quartermain's character on General Hospital. Tracy, once known as a sharp-tongued matriarch with an iron will, has revealed a more empathetic side, thanks in part to her changing relationship with Gregory Chase. However, as the year passes, viewers are left wondering whether Tracy's recent change in tone is the return of her old, no-nonsense self, or the start of a completely new chapter. A friendship that transformed everything. Tracy's relationship with Gregory Chase was one of the most surprising and poignant in her life. Gregory's fatal illness was no secret, but Tracy's presence by his side in his final days demonstrated a level of commitment and caring that many believed she was incapable of displaying. Their honest discussions about life, loss, and what could have been had things turned out differently brought a sad nuance to their connection. While their friendship never became romantic, there was undeniable warmth and mutual respect that made it remarkable. Tracy has yet to fully accept Gregory's death, which left a vacuum in her life. Quartermain Rock. Tracy served as a source of strength for her family during Gregory's illness. Tracy proved to be a loyal supporter and occasional confidant for her granddaughter, Brooklyn Quartermain. Tracy's tough love style extended to Gregory's son, Hamilton Finn, when he began to spiral. Tracy's ultimatum, check into rehab or risk losing custody of his daughter, served as the wake-up call Finn needed. Aside from her family, Tracy formed unexpected alliances with Cody Bell and Stella Henry. Tracy's atypical friendships deepened her character and softened her image, demonstrating her ability to be both forceful and sensitive. The return of classic Tracy? Tracy has recently shown signs of reverting to her former habits. Her recent interactions with Drew Quartermain and Sasha Gilmore have been characterized by harsh criticism and a lack of warmth that she demonstrated earlier this year. Tracy's loneliness may be forcing her to retreat behind her sharp wit and caustic demeanor as a form of self-protection now that Finn and Gregory have left. A sparring partner in Martin Gray. Enter Martin Gray, whose recent altercation with Tracy exposed a dynamic that may be more than merely antagonistic. Tracy's caustic remarks were answered with Martin's sharp wit, and their verbal sparring appeared to excite her in a way that nothing else had since Gregory's death. Martin, for his part, might benefit from more excitement in his life. His failed romance with Lucy Coe has left him despondent, and Tracy could be just the challenge he needs to rekindle his passion. Their shared knowledge, humor, and strong personalities could result in a fiery, and possibly romantic, connection. The big question. So, where will Tracy go from here? Is she embracing the gentler, more compassionate part of herself that Gregory helped her discover? Or will she completely revert to her old ways, shielding herself from grief by keeping others at arm's length? A romance with Martin Gray may be the ideal compromise, a partnership based on mutual respect, banter, and a common desire for companionship. Whether Tracy and Martin become a power couple or just unlikely pals, their chemistry is sure to be amusing. What's next for Tracy? General Hospital fans are divided. Some people enjoy witnessing Tracy's softer side, which reflects her progress and the impact of Gregory's companionship. Others prefer her when she's at her most brutal, taking no prisoners and preserving the Quartermaine tradition with her signature fire. But one thing is certain, Tracy Quartermaine, whether she's looking for blood or new ways to connect, is a force to be reckoned with. And, with Martin Gray potentially appending things, the next chapter of Tracy's journey will undoubtedly be as unexpected as she is. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.